Welcome to the Animal Asana series, where each video will look in detail at the asana, the position, the pose of the animal that you are imitating. And today we find Krauncasana, the heron. This position will stimulate your abdominal organs and your heart, and it is an extensive stretch through the hamstrings. It will also assist in stretching your calf muscles. It is a challenging position, so please take time and care when practicing. Do not expect a quick fix or to be given the fullness of the position immediately. It takes patient practice to perfect. This position can be therapeutic toward flat feet and flatulence. So let's look at the position. Firstly, we are going to practice the foundation, the root of the posture, whereby we will be bending one leg back upon itself, and this we will practice on both sides. So let's get ourselves into the preliminary position, Dandasana. Stretch your legs out in front of you and rise up through your torso. Make your spine as lifted and straight as you can. Connect with your breath. Try and make your inhalations and exhalations longer and deeper. Nice, long, deep breathing helps to keep the mind calm. Soften and relax around your neck and throat and release the shoulders downwards. Now, let's breathe in and draw our left knee to bend. Let's take two fingers of the right hand and bring them underneath that left knee to pull some skin out of the way to create some space. We'll then bring our left hand round to grasp the front of the left shin and to gently revolve the shin and the left foot to bring it alongside our hip. Now you might find that this will make you lean to the right, so just adjust this by bringing your hands beside you, lifting your buttocks, tipping your tailbone to point towards the wall behind you. You could also use a folded blanket or a cushion to prop just underneath the right hip to help you become level and balanced. Once again, focus your attention on your breath and allow yourself to adapt and adjust into this foundation part of the posture. Take a nice deep breath in and bring both hands to just cup underneath the right knee and draw it to bend. See if you can bring that right foot in line with your left knee. And you can hug around the right knee. Again, bring your attention to your breath. Rise up through the trunk of your body. See if you can draw your heart space forwards. Have your head and shoulders positioned directly over your hips. And breathe. And then gently releasing out of the position. And then we'll go on the other side. So we're going to breathe in and bend our right knee. we take 2 fingers of the left hand, bring them round the outside of that right knee, just behind it, and pull out some flesh. You'll then use your right hand to grab the fleshy part of the right calf muscle and rotate it outwards. And then bring that right hand round to connect with your right shin and gently draw that knee back upon itself so that the right foot, the heel of the right foot, aligns next to your right hip. Now you may feel that you are leaning to the left a little, so bring your hands either side of you, pick your buttocks up and just adjust and adapt and tilt your tailbone so that it points to the wall behind you. This will help sit you flatter onto your ischium, the base of your pubis. And then focus on the breath and pay attention to the trunk of your body. Have it lifting upwards, elevating. Make space. Nice, long, deep breaths in and out. And then we'll bring both hands to gently cup around the left knee and breathe in to bend that leg. You can give yourself a hug and then draw in the torso to become nice and upright. Have your chin parallel with the mat and breathe. Just giving yourself time to become accommodated to the foundation, the base of the position. And then gently release and extend the legs forward. You might like to give them a little bit of a shake to release it out. Now let's progress to the next stage. So we're going to take a nice inhalation. We're going to bend that left knee. Bring 2 fingers of the right hand to grasp some flesh from underneath that knee, opening out at the back of the knee. Use your left hand to grasp the flesh of the calf muscle and to assist in bringing that left foot to rest next to the left hip. Adjust and adapt. Remember, you can use a folded blanket or a cushion, a pillow. Also remember to have a belt or strap to hand now, as this will become useful. Let's breathe in and bend the right knee. So it's at this point that we are now going to proceed to stretch through the leg, the hamstring, the calf muscle. And it's here that you may well need to use a belt or strap to place this underneath the ball of the right foot. Have a good grip of your strap, your belt. Breathe in and rise up through the trunk of your body. And then as you exhale, begin to straighten the leg. Do not judge yourself if your leg does not straighten immediately. You can allow there to be a little bit of a bend in that knee. You can keep the leg low, and from here it will be a matter of relaxing in that right hip so that you will be able to, in time, pull that right leg toward the trunk of your body. Whichever level you are at, just remain observational of your position. Try to avoid leaning back. You want to keep your head and shoulders over your hips. If you can progress further, you can link the fingers and bring them around the ball of the foot to then straighten the leg. This is where the stimulation of the abdominals takes place as you draw that right thigh closer towards the torso. You can bring the hands to collect the heel of the foot. Unclench your teeth. You can also adjust and adapt your grasp. If you can't reach your foot, then grasp the calf muscle. Again, here you could have a little bend in the leg whilst you connect with the breath, and every exhalation will allow you to surrender. And then nice and gently, you will release from the pose. Extend the legs forward and give them a little bit of a shake. And then we'll go to the other side. Breathe in, bend the right knee. Use the left 2 fingers and a thumb. Make space at the back of the right knee. Rotate the flesh of the calf muscle outward as you bring that right foot to rest in line with your right hip. And then adjust and adapt your foundation, your buttocks, your sit bones, and then breathe in and bend the left knee. Connecting with the flow of breath, unclenching your teeth, relaxing in the neck and the throat muscles. Use your belt or strap, place it under the sole of your foot. And then, as you breathe in, lift the heel away from the mat. Now you could work at this stage for a good few weeks and months, and then suddenly, as the hamstring surrenders and the calf muscle relaxes and stretches, you'll find that the leg will begin to straighten. And then as you loosen and relax in your left hip, the leg will draw towards the trunk of the body. And then once you're able to connect with the foot, you can release the belt or strap. You can make the connection behind the calf muscle. Ensure that the whole way through the position you are breathing rhythmically, you are creating space when you breathe in, and you're relaxing and surrendering when you breathe out. And then gently you will release the foot, the leg, extend it forward, bring the right leg to meet it. A little bit of a shake, and then come round to sit cross-legged in a happy position. Have your hands on your knees, breathe in and rise up through the torso, close the eyes. Take this time for reflection. Pay attention to how you feel internally and externally. Krauncasana, the Heron.